shot fake. Gaines will have to heave a long 30-footer. Oh! Oh, yeah! Court holds it high to Newman. Long three! Goal! Holy smokes! He hit a 26-footer! The timeline guarded by Holden. Rashad gonna drive. Penetration. He lost the basketball. Ball loose on the floor. Ezra tries to pick it up. He's got to throw it up at the horn. And it goes! It goes! It goes, baby! A three-pointer! A three-pointer! The Dogs have won it at the horn, and it's Bedlam on the press row. 73-70. Dogs do it again. Run for your lives. The students are everywhere.
Closing in on the opening tip, Georgia and Texas starting five for the 17-9 Longhorns. The guards are Jordan Pope, 6'1" senior from Oakley, California, and Tremont Mark, a 6'5" graduate transfer from Dickinson, Texas. And the bigs, Camden Heidi, a 6'7" redshirt junior forward from Wayzata, Minnesota. Dalen Swain, a 6'8" junior swing player from Columbus, Ohio. And Matas Vokataitis, a 7-foot sophomore center from Lithuania. It's time for our keys to the game, driven by the Ford F-150. Check it out at your local Ford dealer today. The Ford F-150, official truck of the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Chuck Dotto with our keys to a Georgia win.
All right, Scott, first key is we got to share the sugar. That's basketball terminology for rack up some assists. We had 20 assists against Kentucky. We hadn't had 20 assists since we beat FSU by 34 in Tallahassee. Listen, when you share the basketball on the court, A, it's fun to watch, but B, it's fun to play that way, and it develops real team chemistry and connectivity. Secondly, listen, we got to answer their runs. They're good. They're going to make runs, but we got to answer them. We can't leave them unanswered like we did to start that second half in Austin. And then finally, key number 3 is number 3 for Texas, getting his grill, because he'll hurt you.
And number 3 has the basketball right now for Texas as they win the opening tap. Longhorns in burnt orange on the road. Georgia in their home white throwback uniform. Swain's got it in the paint, left end of the floor. Turnaround jumper, little fadeaway over Cannon Catchings is good for the first points of the contest. So there's number 3 with the first 2 of the game. Dogs' first offensive touch. Blue Cane drops it off to Smurf on the left wing. Screened by Somto. He rolls. And Smurf going to float it right edge of the lane, and he pops a little one-hander from about 8 feet away. Smurf with the first basket for Georgia. We're tied at 2. Pope at the elbow, left side. His 15-footers off the rim, no good. Rebound to the Dogs. Georgia on the right end of the floor in a 2-2 contest, 60 seconds in here this afternoon. Second meeting of the year, Georgia and Texas. Blue drives baseline under the basket, reverse lay-in attempt. He throws it up and gets pummeled to the ground. There's a foul on the play.
He can draw fouls, can he? I mean, when he gets a full head of steam, guys for some reason or other think, well, I'll get in his way, but they get called for it too.
Fouls on Vokataitis, and he's a guilty party much of the time for his team. When we played them in Austin, at the time, he had more fouls called on him than any other player in the SEC as Blue Cane hits the free throw. Dogs with a 3-2 lead. Blue, one of the best free throw shooters in Georgia Bulldog history. He's at 90% this season. He missed that second one.
He knew, too. He went right down them. As soon as he let it go, he was chasing it.
Vokataitis, the 7-footer, got the rebound for the Longhorns. Georgia by 1, 3-2. Texas with the basketball. They won 5 straight and 6 of their last 7. And Georgia is included in that streak. Tremont Mark nowhere to go on the right wing. Cross court into the corner to Swain. He's matched up with Smurf. 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot. We bring help defense. Now he shoots at the end of the clock. Can't beat the clock, can't make the basket.
We had him double teamed. He couldn't find anywhere to go.
Well, baseline 2, he missed it off the rim. Dogs with a rebound, and Cannon with a 3 in the left corner. Cannonball coming at you. No, that was Stagg, excuse me. Was that Kareem Stagg?
Yeah, I think it was.
It was Stagg in the corner for a Scana Energy 3.
He loves those corner shots.
And a foul on the, as Georgia was defending the inbound. Stagg got whistled for the foul, so he made the 3, and then he picks up his first violation of the ball game. 6-2, Georgia in front. Texas will bring it up against pressure from Smurf. This is Jordan Pope on the dribble, transfer from Oregon State. Senior guard goes to Camden Heide. He's a three-point specialist. Pope across the top of the key, got tangled up in the legs of... Well, that was on Smurf. Tangled up his feet. Somto was out there on a defensive switch as well, but Smurf called for the foul, his first and the team's second. And Jordan Ross quickly, into the ball game. 17:46 showing on the clock.
We have a wealth of guards we could use.
Texas inbounds, far side of the floor now. They move the ball around the perimeter. Here's Swain with a left-hand dribble, just inside the arc. Now steps back beyond the 3. Goes to Heide in the corner. He dribbles it and gives it back to Swain. Dribbles on the logo. Trying to drive to the basket. Pull up 2 left side is good at the end of the clock. Hit about a 16-footer.
Yeah, he carried the basketball too. Mike White was trying to get the officials' attention, but he carried it on the dribble.
He's got both of their baskets thus far, Swain. And now the official will call timeout. Byron Jarrett. Oh, Blue. Oh, yeah, Blue has a cut on his head.
Oh, wow.
Blue is bleeding on the left side of his head, so he's got to check out of the ball game. Jeremiah Wilkinson will come into the game. Tremont Mark is being tended to for Texas. Apparently he butted heads with Blue Kane, and he may have a cut on him too, but he's going to stay in the game. Their trainer was tending to him. Blue has come out for Georgia. Ross drives from the left side over the logo and is bumped by one of the Texas players, loses the handle, ball out of bounds. Going to be Georgia basketball. 17 on the shot clock. Ross inbounds to Wilkinson, right back to Jordan Ross. Ross off the bench today, one-handed pass to Wilkinson with 10 to shoot. Wilkinson dribbles. They reach around, grab his hips, and trip him up. Called for a foul. Texas with a hold. So that's their version of Texas Hold'em, I guess, huh?
We like that version.
You grab Wilkinson around the waist
and whistle,
and don't let him go. Foul was called on Mark. It's his first. And Ross will inbound it again from the near sideline in front court. Throws it to Wilkinson. Left-hand dribble left of the lane. Attacks the basket. Runs into Volkatitis. Puts the shot up. It's no good. Rebound is deflected way out to near midcourt. Let's check the call as the ball goes out of bounds.
Georgia wants to check it.
Into the scorer's table. Texas is saying it's their ball. And now Jeb Hartness is going to say, nope, it's Georgia's ball. Jeb Hartness, Jason Baker, and Byron Jarrett, our trio of officials today.
Well, that was the right thing. One official who saw it very clearly overturned the official who made the wrong call.
Dogs will throw it in, 11 on the shot clock, so it picks up where it left off. 7 to shoot. Wilkinson attacks. Lay-in is good from the left side. Kind of a leaner, and he used the glass to score his first basket of the game. 8-4 Georgia. Stagg defends in the backcourt against Tremont Mark, who zigs and zags into the front court. Drops it off to Pope. He'll feed Volkatitis, the 7-footer on the bounce. Somto reached across his body and called for the foul. Somto was saying he was hooking him, that the big guy was hooking him with an elbow. but he didn't get that call. Somto picks up his first, team's third. Here comes Dylan James now to check into the game.
Well, right now, this is more just to calm Somto down. Just to really, I mean, give him a chance to get his emotions under control. They'll put him right back in shortly.
28 seconds from the under-16 timeout. That's another reason for early substitutions. Jake Wilkins into the ball game for Kareem Stagg, and Mike White will talk to the freshman when he comes to the bench. Texas inbounds in front court. They work on the far side of the floor. Now Swain has it between the circles, dribbles over the logo, one way then the other. Now attacks from the left side. Pivots on the block. Leans under Wilkins and scores on a lay-in. Swain now with 6 points, 3 baskets for Dalen Swain, the transfer from Xavier. He's a good one. 8-6, Dogs by 2, Georgia basketball. Ross through the paint, kick out Wilkins for a 3. It's all net for Jake. Freshman from Lilburn with a Scana Energy three-pointer and his first points of the afternoon.
I tell you what, I love it when he shoots without thinking about it. You know, just catch and shoot. Let it go.
12th three-pointer of the year for Jake, who right now is shooting 23% on the long ball. Texas attacks with Mark, drops it off on a wraparound to Voca. Titus in the paint, he goes in for the dunk, and he's fouled on the play by Dylan James, says the official. That'll get us into that timeout, the under-16 break. 15:35 to go first half. Dogs by 5. It's Georgia 11, Texas 6. Back to Stegman after this. Bulldogs Sports Network.
After you work out, you can feel worn out. Reach for Core Power to recover right. A delicious protein shake with 26 grams of high-quality protein to build muscle. Champion your recovery with Core Power. Proud partner of Georgia basketball. Learn more at corepower.com.
Sick of gray, gloomy winter hibernation? At Kohl's, you can make spring come early with colorful accents that brighten up your home, like vibrant cookware and decor, cozy bedding and towels. Plus, Kohl's Rewards members save 15% on home purchases. So shop Kohl's Home Refresh and move on to spring. The weather will catch up eventually. Select styles. Offer ends March 1st. Some exclusions apply. See store or kohls.com for details.
After you work out, you can feel worn out. Reach for Core Power to recover right. A delicious protein shake with 26 grams of high-quality protein to build muscle. Champion your recovery with Core Power. Proud partner of Georgia basketball. Learn more at corepower.com.
Go Dogs, sick 'em. Whether they're on the road or the home court, my family and I get loud and proud whenever the Dogs are unleashed. In this basketball season, Scana Energy is part of all the action as a proud partner of the Georgia Bulldogs. So join my family and Scana in cheering on the Dogs to glory this season. Sign up for Scana today and get up to $100. Call 877-GO-SCANA or visit scanaenergy.com/GoDogs for details. Limited time offer, terms and conditions apply.
Hey, Bulldog Nation, if you want inside access to breaking news, behind-the-scenes stories, and exclusive content featuring your favorite players, then join Glory today. Unlock members-only coverage and VIP experiences you won't find anywhere else. Visit gloryglorygeorgia.com to sign up today.
All right, Scott, our third key was to guard number 3. And so far, I'm looking how we've done. They've got 6 points, and he has 6 points. So
he's got them all.
He's got them all.
Well, he had 26 in the first meeting.
Well, he's off to a good start to eclipse that mark.
When,
we don't get him shut down.
When these two teams met on January 24th in Austin, Swain was 12 of 16 from the field, 26 points. He had 6 rebounds, 5 steals, and he played a career-high 39 minutes. He didn't come off the floor except to get a quick drink of water.
Quick drink of water and back on. Well, I got to tell you, we got to take advantage of this crowd we've got here. And what a
made basket by Georgia at the 18-17 mark has been overturned to a 2-point basket.
Oh, so that's Kareem's 3?
Yes.
Okay. So they reviewed that. His toe was on the line. It's a 2.
They ought not to do that. That cost us a point. They don't need to go back and look. Once it's done, it's done. Yeah, now it's 10-6, and Vocatitis is at the free throw line where the big guy misses off the front of the rim on his first attempt.
Yeah, that was not a good free throw. The rim saved it from being really embarrassing. Missing
70% shooter. You're correct. He makes the second one, though, so he made the adjustment. Got it up over the front of the rim that time. Matas Vocatitis from Lithuania, 7 feet, 255. He's a transfer from FAU, and he's a handful in the middle. Checks out of the ball game now for Coach Sean Miller's Texas Longhorns. Dogs lead is 10-7, Georgia basketball. Jeremiah Wilkinson dribbles on the logo. He's got purple shoes on today. Skips it to Dillon, gives it right back to Wilkinson. He attacks down the lane, drops it to his left on the bounce to James, and there's a foul on the left block. That's going to be on Texas. They got Jordan Pope, the 6'1" guard for the Longhorns. His first and the team's third. Dogs will inbound, and the shot clock reset to 20. Inbound to Dillon, flips it over to Catchings. Left wing three. Good, he ripped it.
Yeah, his toe was nowhere near the line.
Cannon Catchings with his first points, and it's 13-7 Dogs. Georgia by 6, Texas with the basketball. Nick Cody's in the game, 6'8" sophomore forward from Dallas. Heidi has the dribble for Texas right now. Terrific three-point shooter. He's 50% on the season.
Boy, we were all over him.
Swain has it on the left wing for Texas. 2 to shoot, 1 to shoot. Feed it inside. They don't get the shot off. Cody was right at the basket but didn't look at the clock, and it's a shot clock violation.
Well, I don't think he'd have gotten it up in time anyway because he had his back turned to it.
Heidi checks out for Texas.
Unless he just flipped it over his head, and I don't think that was going to give him much of a chance. So good defense by the Dogs.
Kendall Weaver, a 6'3" senior guard from Arlington, Texas, into the game for the guys in burnt orange. Dogs by 6 with the basketball. Ross has it, screened by James. Ross dribbles with a right hand, now pivots on the foul line. Gives it back to Wilkinson. Jeremiah left open, straight on 3. Hits the back of the rim and dies there. Rebound down to Texas. Weaver grabs it off the glass, sprints into the front court all the way to the foul line, distributes. Here's Pope, jumper at the free throw line. That won't go. Back rim, rebound Dogs, and a foul on Texas on the loose ball. And they got Pope for another one.
Yeah, he grabbed to get a little momentum to try to get to the basketball.
That's 2 quick ones on the Longhorns point guard. Blue Kane back in, all stitched up and ready to go. He got hit on the side of the head. He bumped heads with Tremont Mark, and both of them started bleeding. Blue came out of the game, but he's back in now after being fixed up by Georgia's trainer, Yoshi Saito. Dogs with the ball. Wilkinson bounces it into Smurf. I like it when both of those guys are on the floor at the same time. That's a lot of punch. And you got Blue and Sompto and Kareem Stagg on there as well. Smurf with the basketball on the right wing to Stagg, head of the key, back to Smurf, shot fake, moves right. He juked the man out of his shoes and then hits a three-pointer in the right wing.
He is the best at getting that defender to go one way and then he goes the other and buries a 3. He is very good at that.
Smarty Smurf on that shot. 16-7. Georgia in front by 9. Simeon Wilcher slashes to the paint, takes a feed, and lays it up with the left hand for Texas.
Well, that's the only time to go through the paint because Sompto was out at the top of the key.
Dogs attack quickly on the other end, got in close. Wilkinson missed a short 4-foot jumper, and Texas with the rebound. Swain with the ball into the front court left. Weaver has it for a second, feeds Wilcher for a 3, airballed it. Wow, he missed that by a bunch from the left corner. Dogs caught the rebound, but check a whistle. Might go against the Dogs. Yeah, they're going to say Smurf had a push on the rebound on that air ball, and Smurf picks up his second foul and checks out of the game. Jordan Ross is back in quickly. Well, that's unfortunate for the Dogs, as the Dogs' third leading scorer this season has just picked up his second foul and has to exit. Texas keeps possession. Weaver has it high right wing. Gives it to Cody. One dribble, top of the key. Jump pass to Swain. Throws it into the Georgia bench. He was trying to pass it back to Smurf, I think.
Yeah. Well,
He's sitting on the end of the bench.
Again, though, the Dogs right in their face. When you're playing defense that tight, now you do risk guys getting by you and making a cut, but that time Santo was back in the paint protecting, so they could afford to do that, and it forced them to make a bad pass.
Dogs have Ross and Kane, Santo, Stagg, and Wilkinson are 5. Blue into the paint. Kicks out to Wilkinson for a 3, and it's good. The left-hander drops a 3 right in front of the Texas bench, and Sean Miller wants a timeout for the Longhorns. Georgia's jacked up the lead to 19-9. And we'll take the media timeout a little bit early. 12:27 to go in the first half. Georgia by 10. It's the Dogs 19, the Longhorns 9. Back to Stegman after this on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
100 grand is what you could win over and over again. You could win big every time. Go play Keno. Pick 10 numbers, then Keno picks 20. The more you match, the more you win. Money win 1 time, 2 times. There's no limits. Up to 100 grand every 3.5 minutes.
You like winning over and over again? It could happen with Keno. Go play in the bar, at the store, or online.
Go play Keno.
Win up to $100,000 every 3.5 minutes. Play Keno from the Georgia Lottery. Play responsibly.
The Dogs are heard right here. This is the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.
In 1977, Ford F-Series became the best-selling trucks in America. 33 million trucks later, we've kept that title every year since. And that's a formula we plan on repeating. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. The best-selling trucks in America for 49 years and counting. Based on 1977 to 2025 calendar year industry reported total sales.
Here's a club you'll want to get into, Club Citgo. It's the super easy app that opens the door to great fuel savings and more. Sign up and instantly save 23 cents per gallon on your first fill-up, plus everyday savings that really add up. You can also enter our sweepstakes with multiple winners and giveaways, like free gas for a year. And Club Citgo makes paying easy with a convenient mobile pay feature. So welcome to the club where all the action is. Download Club Citgo today. Savings good up to 30 gallons, only at participating locations. Data rates may apply.
Georgia leads Texas by 10, 19-9. Dogs had 14 three-pointers at Kentucky on Tuesday. They've hit 4 of their first 5 here in the first half against the Longhorns as we go inside the huddle with Chuck Dowdle, brought to you by Georgia's own credit union, banking on purpose. As Chuck got up and got in the timeout huddle with the Dogs. And what was the conversation, Chuck?
Conversation was that their 3 guards of Pope, Swain, Mark are guys that like to score in the paint. We've got to defend them in the paint, but without fouling them. That's where they get all those fouls that they get to the line with, and we've got to stop that.
Texas basketball, they're down double digits here in the first half. Vocatitis is back on the floor now, the big 7-footer for the Longhorns. So is Heidi, the three-point shooting specialist. Blue Canes all in his jersey. My goodness. And double dribble, Heidi. Blue Canes defense forced Camden Heidi into a head-of-the-key double dribble.
I don't know if anybody else saw it, but there was an absolute wrestling match. I know, Adam, I know Road Dogg saw it going on in the paint between Vocatitis and Sopto. I mean, it was outright. I was expecting somebody to jump up and try to get a 3 count.
Dogs got the ball on the turnover by the Longhorns. 10-point lead. Sopto, head of the key, hands it off to Wilkinson. Through the paint. Trying to find a handle on the dribble as Texas is swiping at the ball. They've knocked it loose from the Dogs, and it rolls out of bounds into side court. And Texas wants to challenge the call. They've said it's Georgia basketball as it went rolling out of bounds, but Texas immediately said they want a challenge. So we've got a stoppage of play as Byron Jarrett, the referee, and Jeb Hartness and Jason Baker.
The on-court ruling of Georgia's ball is under coach's challenge by Texas.
So they'll take a look at that one. Texas adamantly was up off the bench saying challenge, challenge, challenge. So apparently it's going to go their way. They saw the video.
They seem pretty confident about it.
Yeah, they do. Listen to all things college sports, including live games and talk on SiriusXM College Sports Radio. That's Channel 84 and streaming on the Sirius app.
Well, it's hard to tell from that.
We're getting a look at a replay on the video board.
This is a better look at it right here.
As the ball goes bouncing out of bounds, did Blue touch it late? I think Blue got a finger on it right before it went out of bounds.
If he did, it wasn't much of one. But
yeah.
he may have touched it. Did he touch it, Trey? Yeah, Trey says he touched it.
Here's the ruling from the officials.
The on-court ruling of Georgia's basketball has been overturned. Texas retains their timeout and their ability to challenge one more time for the game.
I tell you, Blue's body language immediately after the call was kind of like...
I hope they don't look at the video.
I hope they don't look at the video. Yeah.
Well, they did, and it's Texas basketball. Horns throw it in the backcourt. Simeon Wilcher will bring it over the timeline. 6'4" junior. He's a transfer from St. John's. He drives against Ross. Feeds the 7-footer between the circles.
Boy, Dogs doing a good job going over the tops of screens, not going underneath them.
I mean, they are playing tight man-to-man, extending the defense. Wilcher crossover on the left wing. Double team on the baseline, and stepped on the inline. Sompto picked up the double team down there defensively and forced him to the end of the court, and he stepped out of bounds. 19-9, Georgia with a 10-point lead in the ball once again. 11:20 to go first half. Ross has the dribble on the left wing, guarded by Kendall Weaver. Ross blows by on the baseline, sends it up the wing now to Stagg, and they rotate the ball back on the left side of the floor again to Sompto. It's ripped away by Texas, but check the call. I think out of bounds on the Longhorns after they came up with the steal. I think Weaver got the basketball, but he was out of bounds on the left baseline, and the Dogs will have it back. They don't declare a transfer of ownership in the ball because the shot clock is still at 9. Now it's ticking down to 6. Sompto holding it on the wing. Handoff Blue. He's got to put it up. Here it comes for 3. Off the side of the rim. No good. Weaver the rebound for Texas. Up ahead to Wilcher. Over the timeline. Into the corner. Tremont Mark for 3. That's no good off the rim. Two-handed rebound. Kane. We go the other way. Blue in the front court. Mark fouls him, but there's no whistle there. Kane still dribbling into the paint. Picked up by the 7-footer. Sends it back to Wilkinson. Jeremiah. They run a one-handed alley-oop to Sompto. He caught it left of the rim, flushed it down, and got fouled. He's got a three-point play coming up. He got hit in the head.
And that all started, the Dogs got a great rebound, but because Texas does not try much for offensive rebounding. It looks like when they put a shot up, they're heading the other way. Now, a lot of that could be to try to get back, knowing Georgia's going to get down quickly.
Swain with a foul, his first, team's 5th, and Sompto with an and one opportunity. First trip to the line for Surreal. The right-handed center, up and in, good. Free throw is good. Let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification, Bulldogs Sports Network. Georgia has extended the lead to 22-9 with 10:20 to go in the first half. Texas basketball, Swain to the rack, shot blocked on the lay-in by James, then almost stolen as the rebound was collected by Texas near half court. Wilkinson almost took it away. Ball knocked out of bounds near half court.
No, Jeremiah fouled him.
Called for a foul.
He just slammed into him.
Well, he got body and ball because the ball went out of bounds, and I guess a body went sliding out of bounds too on the viciousness of that foul. Jeremiah with his first, team 6th. Texas maintains possession. Tremont Mark lobs it into Vocatitis. And Texas begins their half-court set. They trail 22-9. They beat the Dogs by 20 with a second-half explosion in Austin last month. Vocatitis loses the handle on the bounce pass. Ball is loose, picked up by Georgia. Dogs have it. We take it up the floor left to right. Ross off the left wing, spins. Baseline 2, won't go in close to the basket, roll over the rim. Dillon tried a one-handed rebound, couldn't control it. Texas comes away with it. They run the floor. Weaver tried to dunk it from the left side. Blue blocked it. Dogs with a takeaway. Georgia on the right end of the floor now. Cannon out of the left corner. Going to dribble to the elbow. Fade away 2. Good! Cannon with a 15-footer. He's got 5 now, and Georgia extends the lead 24-9 Dogs here in the first half. Georgia by 15 with 9:10 to go in the half. Swain tries to dribble carefully through a double team. Coming out of the spin, he lost the ball out of bounds. Swain had it come out of his hands, Chuck, as he came out of that spin move, lost it over the baseline.
Well, he was trying to make a spin move to get by Blue Kane. Blue was right there, slid beautifully to the baseline, and then in trying to stop, he just forgot to grab the basketball. It went flying out of bounds. It's Georgia's ball. Dogs playing great defense here in this early going of the first half.
Wilkinson comes out of the game. Smurf back in with Ross as the guards. Catchings in the corner. And Dylan James and Jake Wilkins, who has the ball right now. Dogs on the offensive end, leading with less than 9 minutes to go. First half, 24-9, Georgia. Wilkins spins on the wing, picks up his dribble now right in front of the Longhorns bench. Up the wing near half court to Smurf with 5 to shoot. Screened by James. Smurf attacks all the way to the rack, and he rolls it up and in over the front of the rim. Smurf with 7, 26-9 Dogs. Georgia on a 10-0 run. Vocatitis attacks from the left side. Up off one leg on the block. The whistle blows there. He runs into contact and fouled by Dylan James. Second on James, 7th team foul. So Texas in the bonus now with 8:20 to go in the first half. And Texas has 3 guys right now bending over, grabbing the bottom of their shorts, just trying to get their wind.
Would you please tell Vocatitis to tuck in his jersey?
Neatness counts. Free throw by the big 7-footer is good.
Excuse me, Mr. Referee, his jersey's out.
Vocatitis
now he's
with only 2 points so far. He averages 15.5, second leading scorer on the team. He's yet to take a shot. An official field goal hasn't been recorded yet by Matas Vocatitis. Bit unusual. Second free throw. He flips it up there with the right wrist. It rolls off the left side of the rim. No good. He made one and missed one. Dogs with the rebound and a 16-point lead, 26-10. Catchings has it. High left wing. Screen and roll Somto. Catchings. Floater down the lane. Off 1 foot. No good with the right hand. Hit the front of the rim. Texas gets the rebound. Longhorns basketball. Jordan Pope back in with 2 fouls. Brings it over the timeline. Hands it off to Swain on the right wing. Swain weaves into the paint. And heavy traffic. Blocks his shot out of bounds. He's pleading for a foul. Not going to get that whistle. Dogs block it out of bounds, and we go into a timeout. 7:47 to go. First half. Georgia 26, Texas 10, breaking the action. Back to Athens after this. Bulldog Sports Network.
You need all the energy you can get for game day. Luckily, at Georgia Power, we know a thing or two about saving energy. We understand that energy costs are an important part of your budget. That's why we're dedicated to providing tools and assistance that can help make a difference, so you can save your energy for the game. Visit GeorgiaPower.com/myenergy to learn more.
If you're a contractor, you're like a coach. Your success depends on the team you put on the field. I'm Kevin Swanson, business manager with the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 613. With over 5,500 skilled electricians right here in Atlanta, we provide the training, the reliability, and the experience to help you finish your jobs on time and under budget. If you're ready to grow your business with a team you can trust, let's talk. Visit IBEW613.org today.
It's time to cheer on the Bulldogs with the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. Twisted Tea goes down smooth, and at 5% alcohol, it's got the perfect kick to turn things up on game day. It's time to stock up for the season. Look for the bright yellow cans wherever you buy beer. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted. Please drink responsibly. Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio.
This game recap brought to you by Regions. Put an extra Go Dogs in your wallet with the Georgia Bulldogs Regions Visa debit card or prepaid Regions Now card. Order at regions.com/GoDogs. Regions, official bank of the SEC. Georgia recently had a 10-0 run. It was 16-9 Dogs. They scored 10 straight points to take their largest lead of the game at 17. And it's 26-10 right now. Leading scorers in the game for Georgia, Smurf with 7. Dogs have hit 4 threes thus far. The leading scorer for Texas is Dalen Swain, who's still sitting at 6 right now. Texas inbounds in the front court on the left baseline into Heidi, who misses a 3. That's his specialty. He's 50% this season from 3, but he missed that one. Dogs have the basketball, and they work on the right end of the floor. 7.5 minutes to go. First half, Georgia by 16. Blue drives and lobs it back beyond the 3 to Catching from 9 to shoot. Cannon finding the handle on the dribble. Now a whistle on the baseline away from the ball. And that's going to be a foul on Texas. Tremont Mark called for his second. That's the 6th team foul on the Longhorns. Georgia already with 7. Wilcher and Weaver into the ball game for Texas.
You know, I pointed out we had 20 assists against Kentucky. We've already had 5 in this game.
Good start. Blue in the left corner, faked the 3, didn't pull the trigger. Mike wanted him to shoot it. And I know that because he's standing right in front of us. Blue feeds Kane, or Blue feeds Somto, excuse me, and Somto gets fouled as he tried to lay it up and in. Kane slashing through the lane from the left side, reversed the pass to Surreal on the block, and he got fouled. He's going to the line for 2 shots. Weaver with the foul. Kendall Weaver, his first, team 7th. So now both teams in the bonus the rest of the way, and we've still got 7:11 to go in the half. Surreal free throw number 1, up and in, good, barely moved the net. Somto at 56% from the foul line this season.
Boy, it seems like he's been better than that.
That's a lot better than last year, though.
Maybe that's why.
He's been better, I think, in conference play. That might be why you feel like that. He hits a pair here. He's 3 for 3 today. That was his 101st free throw attempt of the season. 28-10, Georgia by 18, largest lead of the game. Texas basketball over the timeline right now with Simeon Wilcher. Drops it off on the logo to Jordan Pope. They work on the right side of the floor. Now Weaver has it, guarded by Catchings. Give it to Pope again. Smurfs on him. Pope into the circle on the dribble. Wide pass back to Wilcher. He one-hands it. Texas moves the ball quickly.
Oh, look at
4 on
Blue
the shot
all
clock.
Swain.
Swain shoots with 1 second to go. 3 ball is good from the right slot.
You got to give him credit because Blue was right in his face.
And he hit it with 1 second, and the clock ticking down on the shot clock. 28-13, Georgia by 15. Dogs ball, Wilkinson back on the floor. Feeds it into the paint, or just above it, actually, to Somto. Somto, 1 dribble, hand off to Smurf. He'll curl top of the key. 3 is good! Mike White knew it. He turned away and didn't even watch. He was pumping his fist. He knew that shot was going in by Smurf. He's got 10, 31-13 Dogs.
That's a coach that knows he got the shot he wanted. That was an A shot in his book.
They ran the right play, got the right shot, and got the right result. Texas jump hook is going to settle in there for Nick Cody. They got in deep. Cody's first points, 31-15 Georgia. Dogs attack with Smurf again. He curls around this time on the left side of the floor. Gives it to Wilkinson and a quick feed right back to Smurf. Oh, Weaver knocked the ball loose. Both guys go to the floor. There's a tie-up called. Georgia has the arrow. Dogs maintain possession. Kendall Weaver tied up Smurf that time. Quick hands by Weaver, the 6'3" transfer from UT Arlington, although he's in his third season at Texas. They have injured his left shoulder a little bit. He's trying to flex it out, grimacing a little bit.
You know, Mike is very good. We've got such a deep bench, and he's just running guys in and out, giving them rest.
Texas does not have a deep bench. Wilkinson, NBA range 3. He almost shot that one from the seats. Missed it off the back of the rim. Long rebound taken by the Longhorns. Here's a 3 around the rim and out. No good by Texas. Pope. Long rebound, head of the key, collected by Catchings for Georgia. Pushes it down to James, who was running the floor and filling the lane. Miss a running layup. Went around the rim and kicked off. No good. Basket spit it out. Texas has the ball. Swain all the way to the basket on the other end, into the paint, pump fake, and then a little short 2-foot jump shot with Swain finding the bottom of the basket. He's got 11 already. Ross quickly on the other end, forces up a left-hander in close. He missed that one off the rim. Rebound Texas. The lead is 14 for Georgia. Longhorns basketball. It's 31-17. Less than 5 minutes remaining first half. Dogs got a hand on that handoff by the Longhorns, but couldn't get the steal. Pope on the dribble for the Longhorns. Step back 3 straight away, off the rim, no good. They say Cannon fouled him on the 3.
Oh, my goodness.
Cannon Catchings with a foul on the 3-point shot. It's going to send Jordan Pope to the line for 3 free throws.
I got to tell you something, that was a late whistle, too.
Pope, in his career, almost 1,700 career points. 2 years at Oregon State, second year at Texas. He scores a lot. This season averaging right at 13 a game, and that's 4th best on the team. Free throw is up and in good. That's his first point of this afternoon. 31-18, Texas trying to push back a little bit in this one. They trailed by 18 a few moments ago. Second free throw is good by Pope. He's got one more. Try to get it down to 11. Texas came into this winners of 5 straight conference games in the regular season. First time they've done that in 6 years, back when they were in the Big 12.
They have not faced, in fairness, Murderers Row in that 5-game stretch.
No, they haven't.
Yeah, they've played LSU, Ole Miss, South Carolina. Yeah.
4 of the 5 games they've won against teams, the bottom 4 in the SEC currently. 31-20 is our score. Dogs attack after the made free throws with Jordan Ross. He's going to take it all the way in and lay it up for his first basket of the ball game. 33-20. Georgia needed that answer.
And yeah, Jordan had just missed a while ago. Came right back though and showing his own confidence, self-confidence to go in there and put it up.
Texas, Mark, did he travel? Looked like he traveled that time. They give him the basket. Looked like he took an extra step at the free throw line without dribbling, and he took another step towards the basket and got the layup. Georgia attacks quickly. Jeremiah Wilkinson with the bucket on the right end of the floor. We exchange baskets. The lead is still 13, 35-22 Dogs. 3:43 to go in the first half. Longhorns possession. Wilcher curls off the right wing, hesitates head of the key, kick out Weaver 3, good. Weaver from the left wing gets his first basket of the game. 35-25, an 18-point Georgia lead down to 10 now. Dogs attack with Wilkinson, driving layup, won't go, altered by Swain at the rim. Texas got the rebound, here comes Swain. The lead is 10. Weaver takes it down to 8 on a driving lay-in from the right side. Texas getting hot all of a sudden.
We've seen this act.
Mike wants a timeout. He'll get it with 3:06 to go. Georgia calls a time as Texas has taken 10 points off Georgia's 18-point lead. Down to 35-27 now. So the Longhorns getting into the flow of things. Swain's got 11. Weaver, a quick 5 on back-to-back baskets. Pope hit those free throws that kind of got him going, the 3 free throws. It's time to spotlight the first half best. You know, they're going to take a timeout. They'll take the full media timeout and they under 4. So we'll take it with them. 35-27. Georgia's lead is 8 with 3:06 to play first half. We'll come back to Steckman Coliseum right after this on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Hi, it's Chuck Dowdle. If you're like me, you're tired of high prices, high fees, and paying more for less. That's why I'm a proud member of Georgia's Own Credit Union. Georgia's Own has been saving people money for 90 years. Whether it's better rates on an auto loan or fewer fees on a checking account, your money goes further at Georgia's Own. Best of all, they're local and continue to support the people, places, and teams that we've grown to love. To learn more, visit georgiasown.org today. I'm Chuck Dowdle, and I'm one of Georgia's Own.
Georgia's Own is federally insured by the NCUA.
Don't go anywhere. The Dogs are coming right back. You're listening to the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.
We know no one's journey is the same. That's why Delta Sky Miles moves with you. From earning miles on reloads for coffee runs, shopping, and things you do every day, to connecting you to new experiences, the Sky Miles membership fits into your lifestyle, letting you do more of what makes you, you. It's more than travel. It's the membership that flies, dines, streams, rides, and arrives with you. Because when you have a membership that's as unique as you are, there's no telling where your journey will take you next. Learn more at delta.com/SkyMiles.
Is your current IT setup keeping you up at night? Are you tired of wasting valuable time on IT problems? Spend less time worrying about IT issues and more time growing your business. Liberty Technology gives business owners the peace of mind they need to focus on growing their businesses. We're not an IT vendor. We're a business catalyst. Visit libertytech.net. That's libertytech.net or call 770-229-9424 so you can focus on what matters, growing your business.
Hey, it's time to spotlight the first half's best in game stats, brought to you by Old Dominion Freight Line. Old Dominion Freight Line works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. It's been a good shooting half for the Dogs. It's 57%. Georgia 13 of 23. They're 5 of 8 on threes. What are the rebounding totals? Well, that's not in our favor right now. Texas +4 on the glass.
But I'll tell you what, they've not been able to get to our offensive glass.
Dogs have the ball. We work in the front court. Wilkinson runs an alley-oop to Somto off his fingertips. Ball up high, bounces off the rim. Rebounded by Texas. Somto couldn't get a handle on that dunk as Wilkinson gave him a high lob to try to handle, and we didn't finish. Longhorns basketball. They're on a 14-4 run. Floater going towards the basket is no good. Hits the back of the rim. Rebound ripped away by Stagg. Dogs have the ball. Smurf for 3. Left wing. Good! Smurf with his third 3 of the half. He's got 13 to lead the Dogs. And Georgia pushes it back to double figures. The lead is 11. 38-27 Georgia. Big lead has been 18 in this half. 2:10 to go first half. Vocatitis has it, head of the key. Somto out guarding. The big man spins, drives down the lane. The runner, he gets the rim roll. Good. And a foul on the play.
Is that on blue?
It is. And one coming for Modest Vocatitis, 7-foot sophomore from Lithuania. His jersey is already drenched in sweat. Coming off back-to-back double-doubles against Missouri and LSU in 2 of their 5 straight wins. He's at the line for the second time, make it the third time in the game. The free throw on the N1 is good. Vocatitis finally has his first field goal of the game as well. 3 for 4 from the line, or excuse me, 3 for 5 from the line, and 1 for 1 from the field. It's 38-30, 8-point lead for Georgia again. Dogs ball. Wilkinson holds on the logo. Weaver D's up on it. Wilkinson to his right for 3. Hit it! And he got fouled. 4-point play opportunity for the Dogs. Wilkinson with his second three-pointer gives him 10 for the game. And a chance at a 4-point play as he's going to the line. The foul was on Weaver, his second. Wilkinson at the line, 77% shooter this season for the 6'1 sophomore from Powder Springs, Georgia. Ross in for Smurf with 1:52 to go in the half.
Mike being very careful with Smurf's foul situation.
Free throw good by Jeremiah as Jake Wilkins sprints to the scorer's table to get in right after the free throw, and blue comes out. 1:52 to go, 12-point lead for the Dogs. 4-point play, absolutely huge for Georgia. 42-30, Dogs by a dozen. Texas basketball, Weaver with 2 fouls, gives it off to Swain on the far side of the floor. He dribbles, runs into Stagg, no whistle there. Swain reverses, spins down the lane. The layup is blocked by Stagg. Taken off the glass by Ross. Georgia off and running. Left to right, cross court to Stagg. He's got it on the baseline drive. Backs down into the block. They cut him off there. He feeds Somto on a bounce to the rack, no good. And Wilkins for the follow and a two-handed jam.
Boy, his dad's done that a time or 10.
Well, they got the band and the students and 99% of the crowd on their feet here at Stegman Coliseum. 44-30 Georgia. A slam dunk on the follow by the freshman Jake Wilkins. Texas with the ball. They run an alley-oop. Oh, from Weaver to Voka Titus, and he flushes. Same as Wilkins did on the other end. Voka Titus with a dunk. 44-32. Georgia's lead is 12. We attack the basket. A high floater. Tried to get the kiss. Wilkins knocked to the floor, sliding out of bounds over the left baseline. Called for the foul. It's Texas going to put Jeremiah on the free throw line for 2 shots coming. He got knocked into the cheerleaders as he went sliding on his back out of bounds. Foul was on Voka Titus, his second. Free throw by Jeremiah is off the left side of the rim, bounces away, no good, he missed. One for 2 at the line so far here in the half. Jeremiah's second free throw is on the way. Each team with 9 fouls in the half. Second one is good, all net. And Wilkinson, the team's leading scorer this season, 17.2 a game. He's got a dozen in the half. 45-32 Georgia. Texas basketball, 30 seconds to go, first half. Longhorns move it rapidly, hand to hand. Swain's got it now, goes to Pope. Wide open 3, here it comes, and there it goes. It's good.
He was wide open, too.
Yeah, we didn't want that to happen.
Yeah, we made a mistake on defense, left him wide open.
15 to go, now less than that. Georgia's lead is 10. Dogs have the last possession, perhaps. 8 seconds. Wilkinson on the dribble, left hand into the lane. And he tried to shoot from the left block, I think, and it was blocked out of bounds by Texas. I believe I got screened out, so I couldn't see the play in its entirety. But Georgia's going to have the ball. 3.8 seconds remaining in the half and a 10-point lead. Ross to throw it in. Pope to guard. Ross looking, throws it into Wilkinson. Got to put it up. 2 to shoot, 1 to shoot. Here comes the 3 at the horn. Short, side iron, and no good. That's the end of the half. But a good half for the Dogs. We lead by double digits. It's Georgia 45 and Texas 35. Georgia had an 18-point lead, and they survived the Texas run of 14-4 to get it down to single digits for a moment, but Georgia leads by 10 at the break.
Scott, we always talk about that first 5 minutes coming out to start the second half.
Our President's Day sale, take 50% off our limited edition bed, plus free home delivery with any bed and base. Ends Monday. Only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com.
Getting ready for half number 2. Georgia with a 10-point cushion to start the second half. We'll see if they can maintain it, pick up that 19th win of the season. Texas on a 5-game winning streak as they come to Athens for the first time since 2019. They've never won at Stegman Coliseum, 0-4 all time. And they'll get the ball to start the second half, and here we go. Swain inbounds to Pope. Texas in burnt orange, Georgia in white, and they'll work the Longhorns will on the right end of the floor. Boca Titus has it, one dribble to Mark, to the basket, slashes in, lays it up with the right hand good.
That was a play they drew up at halftime to start the second half with, and it worked to perfection.
45-37. Georgia's big lead of 18 in the first half is at 8 here in the opening seconds of the second half. Dogs with their first touch. Blue. A little one-hander going towards the basket from the left side is all net. Good, and he got fouled on the play.
I thought he was alley-ooping, didn't you?
That's what I thought, yeah.
I mean, Somto was cutting down the lane. I thought he was alley-ooping that, and suddenly it went in.
That's Blue's first field goal of the game. He only had 1 point in the first half.
I'll tell you what, if he meant it as a pass, don't tell anybody. It's a beautiful shot.
Foul was on Tremont Mark, his third. And Blue at the free throw line. And the free throw is good. 3-point play for the Dogs. Blue with 4. So in the first half, he had 1 free throw and 1 cut on the head. 48-37. Ball is loose at the half-court line. Swain picks it up. Looked like the ball went into the backcourt. There was no over and back call. Was it tipped by Blue?
No, I think it never got into the front court.
Gotcha. Texas attacks from the left side with Pope. Throws up a circus shot, reverse lay-in as he's falling down face first on the floor. And a foul whistled on the Dogs as his shot ends up bouncing off the rim and away, no good. 2 shots for Jordan Pope, their 6'1" senior guard, 82% free throw shooter.
See, this is what they love to do, is get in the paint, attacking the rim, and then get to the line.
Fouls on Somto, his second. Free throw, ooh, yeah. All over the rim and fell out to the left side, no good. Pope with his first miss this afternoon. He was 3 for 3 from the line in the first half. Dogs by 11, 48-37. Second foul shot is good by Pope. And it's an 8-point lead, or excuse me, it's a 10-point lead for Georgia. 48-38 Dogs. Georgia has the ball. Just underway here in the second half. A little more than a minute in. Kane dribbles high, picks it up on the left wing, gives it to Stagg. He works his stuff into the paint, and one hands it up and in. He got right to the rim and just let it drop.
It was a nice spin move, too.
Guard moves in a forward body.
Oh, my goodness. I tell you what, you love to see that with both he and Cannon Catchings can do the same.
50-38, Georgia by 12. Texas basketball. They work on the right end from our vantage point. Swain with the ball. Dribbles with the left hand, then the right. Now picks it up inside the arc. Finds Weaver to help. Weaver drives to the elbow. Wanted to run an alley-oop, but Somto said no, 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 and he swats that ball out of bounds on the sideline. They wanted to run a lob play to Nick Cody on the left side of the rim, but Somto had better idea, and that was deflect the ball out of bounds. Now Cody checks out. Boca Titus in, and Texas will inbound with 7 on the shot clock. Pope has it, tried to drive, lost the ball, had to go back and get it. 2 to shoot, puts up a 3 at the horn, good. Hey, he beat the shot clock and got the 3 ball to go. Pope now in double figures with 10. It's a 9-point Georgia lead. Dogs 50, Texas 49. Georgia has possession. Keep pressing down. Somto down the lane. Boca Titus forcing him away from the basket. Somto kind of ducks under, steps back, and banks one home from the right side.
Nicely done by Somto.
Got his
defender in the air and ducked under him, like you said. That's a perfect play.
52-41 Georgia. Lead is 11 for the Dogs. Swain from the left side. Wilkinson knocks it away from behind. Jeremiah with a deflection out of bounds. It'll be Texas basketball on the baseline.
Need to get a stop here.
Georgia shooting 63% for the game, but it's tough as nails here. Dog eat dog, it feels like, even though Georgia's up 11. But no lead is safe in this league anymore, it would seem. Pope with the basketball for Texas. Holds it low, now puts it on the floor and drives. Somto affected the shot near the basket. Texas rebounds that first miss, and then a whistle and a foul. Boca Titus got the rebound on the miss on the drive by the Longhorns. 2 shots coming for the Texas center. Boca Titus today with 7. And the free throw line drive hits the back of the rim. It bounces 10 feet away.
I will say this. When he misses, he doesn't leave any doubt when it leaves us. You can tell that is a horrible free throw.
Yeah. 70% shooter. Somto comes out of the ball game for the Dogs. Boca Titus' second free throw is good. 10-point lead for the Dogs, 52-42. Approaching 17 minutes remaining. Long way to go here. A lot of hoops to play. Georgia by 10 with the ball. Smurf dribbles in the far corner to Kane, attacking the basket. Underneath, Boca Titus defends. No shot. We pass it out back to the perimeter. Smurf's got it in the corner with 6 to shoot. Crossover, attacks, layup, good. He got it over the big. Up high off the glass, Chuck, and he took it right at Boca Titus.
Oh, it was that was almost a Jeremiah kind of play.
Smurf 6 for 6 today. 54-42. Georgia leads by a dozen. Texas basketball. Boca Titus a couple of dribbles. He screens and hands it off to Weaver. Weaver kills his dribble to Swain with 10 to shoot. Swain backs up. He wants to get a head start. Check a whistle. Away from the ball. That's on Dylan James. They call that on Dylan?
Dylan's asking the same question. Did they call it on me?
Yeah, that's 3 on James. Georgia's third team foul. 54-42 is the score. Dogs in front. Texas has only had 1 lead today. That was a 2-0. Georgia's big lead was 18 in the first half. That was at 31-13. Texas then went on a 14-4 run. Pope out of the left corner into the paint, no shot, gives it to Weaver. He attacks, spins away from Wilkinson, who thought he had a steal, and Weaver pops the 6-foot jumper.
That's where they want to score, is in the paint. That boy, they're just wearing us out when they get in there.
54-44. Dogs, we run an alley-oop to Somto, and he dunks it. Smurf for the assist. Somto the flush. Surreal with 9. 56-44. Dogs again, a 12-point lead. Everybody on Georgia's bench is standing up, and half of them are out on the floor. And I'm talking about the coaches. Texas has the basketball. Mark drives inside the foul line, ducks under, Stagg puts it up in the air. Somto blocks it, Dogs off and running. Jeremiah with a one-handed dunk. That block started the break, and Wilkinson finished it on the left end. It's a 14-point Georgia lead, 58-44. Texas basketball. Swain attacks from the left wing, runs into 2 defenders, and a foul called on Blue Kane. He ran into Blue first, and then Somto picked him up, but Blue whistled for the foul, his second. Timeout with 15:06 to go in the game. Dogs 58, Texas 44. Back for more Bulldogs basketball right after this on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And when you download the Kroger app, you can clip and save more with digital coupons every week. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. At Kroger, you can enjoy more ways to save and more rewards every time you shop. So it's always easy to save big every day with savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
You need all the energy you can get for game day. Luckily, at Georgia Power, we know a thing or two about saving energy. We understand that energy costs are an important part of your budget. That's why we're dedicated to providing tools and assistance that can help make a difference, so you can save your energy for the game. Visit GeorgiaPower.com/myenergy to learn more.
Days a year, just call us up, we'll be right there. Our service is guaranteed. At Shoemate, we take great care. Our experts are always there for you and your family's needs. When your family just can't wait, you can always count on Shoemate.
Georgia by 14. It's 58-44. Dogs in front of Texas. And a reminder to take advantage of exceptional lease and finance offers on the versatile BMW X3 sports activity vehicle. For more details, see your local BMW center or visit BMWATL.com today. Proud sponsor of Georgia Athletics.
I got to tell you, Scott, it's a great day on campus. I mean, we got a packed house here, really pulling for these dogs. You got baseball underway over at Foley Field with Georgia leading there over Sanford. Then you've got tennis underway last night on campus, SEC tennis. And then last night we had gymnastics with Georgia getting over 197 again in a very close match with Florida. And so it's just been a hard time to go find a parking place.
Yeah,
that I know.
This whole complex is just jam-packed. You're right about that. There's everything going on. There's softball going on, too, out on South Millage Avenue.
Yeah, I'd like to have the parking concession this weekend.
Texas basketball, Wilcher, deep three, left side, hits the back of the rim, no good. Long rebound, collected on the logo by Pope for Texas. Vocatitis got a hand on it as well, may have helped Pope in getting that rebound. Texas attacks again. Vocatitis open in the lane, one-handed stuff with the left hand. And then he stares at Somto.
Yeah, it's second chance.
Dogs move it up the floor quickly. Catchings, three ball, right corner, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Longhorns. Texas runs the floor in transition. Swain, Euro step down the lane, a whistle and a foul called on the Dogs. And that's on Jordan Ross. First for Jordan, a 6'3" guard from Pleasant Grove, Utah for the Dogs. And Texas back on the line, 58-46, Georgia in front. Swain had 11. He's got 11 in the game. He hadn't scored in the second half. And that's a good thing with that guy. He is a busy, busy player for the Longhorns. Was with free throw good by Swain. He was with Sean Miller at Xavier. And then when Sean Miller took the Texas job, Dalen Swain decided to transfer. Free throw number 2 is good. Made them both. He's got 13 in the game.
Who do you think made the first phone call to who there?
I'm thinking the coach, probably.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I don't know that for a fact. Dogs with the ball and a 10-point lead. Ross along the baseline zips it out to Wilkinson for a 3 from the left wing. Won't go. Catching, steals a rebound. Gets it out to Ross. He attacks again. Underhand layup as he drives in the lane. Is no good, but a foul on the Longhorns. That's on Wilcher.
2-shot foul.
Ross will go to the line for Georgia. Jordan at 78% from the line this season. First meeting with Texas, he had 11 points, 3 assists. Free throw is good by Ross. That's his first attempt of the afternoon, and it's good. He's got 3 points today. 59-48 Dogs. I'd feel a lot better if we could get it back up to like 18.
18, yeah.
And there were 18 seconds left.
That's right.
Second free throw was good.
Well, we got it at 12, so I'm not disappointed with that. That's much better than what it was out in Austin.
Georgia playing well today here at home. 60-48, Dogs lead. Texas with a basketball. They run a lob to Vocatitis. Off his hands the first time, but he got a kind bounce because he hit the glass and came back down to him, and then he lays it up and in the second go-round.
Well, sometimes you're just lucky, you know.
60-50, Dogs by 10 with the ball. Wilkinson Wraparound bounce pass to Somto, intercepted by Texas, would go back the other way. Horns in transition. They run with Swain. He runs right into a pack of white shirts and is fouled by one of them in there. And they're going to say Ross again with a foul. Second on Jordan. Again, free throws for Texas. This will be their 15th free throw attempt of the game. Georgia's been to the line 11 times today. Swain at the line. Right-handed shooter. Free throw number 1 is good. He got rim, but it rolled in for it. 3 for 3 in the second half, and it's a 9-point Georgia lead. Swain, a 79% shooter, coming off a double-double in their win at LSU, or over LSU. The game was in Austin in their last outing. He had 21 and 10 rebounds. He hits a pair of free throws there. He's got 15 this afternoon, and the lead down to 8, 60-52. Ross slowly into the front court on the dribble for Georgia. Into the corner now, skips it up the wing to James along the three-point line. Dillon straddles the three now. There's a foul on Wilcher as Wilkinson was running him through screens. Wilcher trying to keep up, committed a foul. Simeon Wilcher, foul number 2 on the Texas guard. And Georgia will throw it in front court on the near side, leading by 8. Ross dribbles into the lane, runs into the big, puts it out to Catchings on the right wing. Catchings along the baseline. Oh, beautiful bounce pass to Dylan James, who missed the shot from the right block. Tried to bank it home, left it well short. And Texas gets the rebound. Longhorns basketball, they trail by 8, looking to close the gap even more. Pope's jumper won't go, rebound Georgia. Went around the rim and off. They could have cut it to 6. They did not. And now Georgia can extend it to 10 or more here on this possession. Ross has picked up his dribble at the 3. Skips it to Dillon, foul line extended left.
Plenty of time.
Hands it to Blue, who comes to the near side to take the handoff. 9 to shoot. Blue Kane, jump pass cross court. Goes to Wilkinson, catch and shoot. 3, bottom! Scana Energy 3, Jeremiah Wilkinson. His 3rd of the game, 1st of the half. He's got 17. And the Dogs go back up by 11, 63-52. Texas substitutes, Pope out. And who'd they bring back in? Weaver?
We're bringing back in another nightmare for them, Smurf.
Smurf has had a heck of a game so far today. 6 for 6 shooting. He's got 15 points to lead the Bulldogs this afternoon. We've got Stagg, Smurf, Wilkinson, James, and Blue Kane on the floor. Texas with Swain, Weaver, Heidi, Vocatitis, and Wilcher. Longhorns to inbound. Georgia brings some full court pressure now. They throw it into Wilcher in the backcourt. We had 2 on him for a second. Now Wilcher over the timeline pretty easily, left to right. Wilcher still dribbling to the foul line, feeds it back behind him to Vocatitis. He gives it right back to the guard. Wilcher has it, splits the double team, drives, the layup won't go. Vocatitis missed the tap in. It kicked off the rim and rebound down to Georgia. Oh, Wilkinson losing the basketball, dives on it, chest first. Texas reaches in for a tie-up. Weaver tied it up, but the Dogs have the arrow.
Did they get a time? Georgia got the timeout, so they didn't have to waste the arrow.
All right, I thought they called a tie-up, but they didn't.
No, they called a timeout.
All right.
He got it, so.
And we'll take it, and it's the under 12 as well. 11:47 to go in the game. Georgia leads Texas by 11 here at Stegman Coliseum. It's the Dogs 63 and the Longhorns 52. Back after this, Bulldog Sports Network.
Is your current IT setup keeping you up at night? Are you tired of wasting valuable time on IT problems? Spend less time worrying about IT issues and more time growing your business. Liberty Technology gives business owners the peace of mind they need to focus on growing their businesses. We're not an IT vendor. We're a business catalyst. Visit libertytech.net. That's libertytech.net or call 770-229-9424 so you can focus on what matters, growing your business.
The dogs are heard right here. This is the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.
Here's a club you'll want to get into, Club Citgo. It's the super easy app that opens the door to great fuel savings and more. Sign up and instantly save 23 cents per gallon on your first fill-up, plus everyday savings that really add up. You can also enter our sweepstakes with multiple winners and giveaways, like free gas for a year. And Club Citgo makes paying easy with a convenient mobile pay feature. So welcome to the club where all the action is. Download Club Citgo today. Savings good up to 30 gallons, only at participating locations. Data rates may apply.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. And now, during our President's Day sale, take 50% off our limited edition bed. Plus, free home delivery with any bed and base. Ends Monday. Only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com.
All right, prior to the timeout, it was a held ball. It was not a Georgia timeout, so a held ball. Georgia has the arrows, so the Dogs will keep the possession. Let's pause 10 seconds, station identification on the Bulldogs Sports Network. Dogs inbound it. Smurf inbounded it to Somto, and then when he comes on the court, they knock him into the sideline. No whistle there. Georgia attacks with Wilkinson down the right lane line, and a pushing foul called on Texas. As Sean Miller's arguing with the referee now.
Well, you know, Smurf got knocked down, and Mike was like jumping up and down. The official came over and told him, I didn't see it. And Mike said, okay, I understand. If you didn't see it, you didn't see it.
He didn't see it, but 10,523 did.
Yeah.
But the three guys on the floor with the whistles didn't. Dogs are at the line. Jeremiah Wilkinson free throw, number 1 is good. And the sophomore from Powder Springs, Georgia, now with 18 points to lead Georgia in scoring this afternoon. And it's a 12-point Dogs lead again.
Yeah, he had 19 in his return to action against Kentucky.
Second free throw is good as well. 19 again for Jeremiah. Dogs by 13, 65-52. Texas basketball, 11.5 to go. Dogs gunning for their 19th win of the season and trying to get to 500 in the league. It would be 7-7 if they win this ball game. Vanderbilt is our next trip, and that's on Wednesday in Nashville. Weaver attacks for Texas. High running bank shot from the left side is good, and a foul on the play. Count the bucket. And one coming up for Kendall Weaver, the 6'3 guard. Foul on Somto, number 3 on him. 7th team foul on the Dogs. So Texas in the bonus the rest of the way.
Well, so now we have to go back with Dylan James to relieve Somto. Somto's got 3, he comes out. Dylan comes on the floor, he's got 3.
Weaver for an and one. Right-handed shooter. Free throw is no good. Vokatitis goes for the rebound. Out on him. Texas wants to review it, I think. They're looking at the video. They've given it to Georgia, the out-of-bounds call. Nope, didn't get their way. They're not going to challenge it. The call was correct. It was touched out by Texas. Georgia basketball. 65-54 Dogs looking to add to the lead on this possession. Blue has it on the logo, but just briefly. Lobs it to Dylan James. He pivots to face up. Out above the circle to Wilkinson on the far wing. He attacks, kicks it back after he's double-teamed. Stagg picks up a rolling ball, fires a three, around the rim and out, no good. Stagg almost dropped a three from straight away.
It's tough for a big man to lean to the floor, pick it up, and then fire a jumper.
Vocatitis forces it up and in at close range from the left side. They got it in too deep to the Texas big. He scored from the left side, and a foul is called on the Dogs. So an and one coming again for the Longhorns. Vocatitis now with 14 points.
Oh, we're coming back with Sompto.
That foul was on Dillon, I think, because they said, yeah, it was his fourth. So Sompto in with 3, Dillon James out with 4. Vocatitis with a 3-point play can get it down to 8. Georgia 65, Longhorns 56. Free throw good. 3-point play with the Texas center, and he comes out. Again, Georgia's lead is 8, 65-57. The large lead has been 18. That was in the first half. Texas' only lead of the game today was 2-0. Dogs attack with Smurf. Pope guards. Drives into the lane. Picks up the dribble. Middle block to Blue. Can't shoot the 3. Back to Smurf. He will. He'll miss. We went for the tap in on the follow. Ball is loose. Picked up by Blue, and he lays it up and in. Texas fumbled the rebound. Blue Kane took advantage of it and scored. Then Texas on the inbounds play. Is that out on us or them? Ball got loose. It was deflected when they're trying to inbound the ball. Went into the Georgia bench. Touched out by Wilkinson, I think, last. It's going to be Texas basketball.
Jeremiah was pleading for the replay, but everybody sitting down there on the bench said, no, you don't want to challenge that one.
Well, they're looking at the replay 2 seats down from us to our left, and it was not going to go in our favor. So it'll remain Texas basketball. They almost turned it over on the inbounds. Georgia with a 10-point lead, 67-57. Longhorns basketball. Swain dribbles above the arc, curls around right side, guarded by Blue, along the foul line, dips under, shoots, and scores.
Boy, he is tough.
Fading away to the right, Dalen Swain, first basket of the second half. He has 17 points now. He's got 4 foul shots. The Dogs throw it away. Stagg from the logo, trying to go down to Sompto on the baseline, airmailed it into the seats. Dogs turn it over. We haven't had too many of those today. That's good. That's only our third, as a matter of fact. But it didn't necessarily come at a great moment. The lead is only 8 for Georgia, 67-59. Stagg comes out. Cannon Catchings in the game for the Dogs. 9:42 remaining. You can never let up. Wilcher into the front court, left to right for Texas. Smurf guarding.
Let's see if they try to go at Sompto.
Swain holds it out on the perimeter. Dribbles into the paint, curls to the basket. Yeah, they got Sompto in the air. Did he come down and make contact? Yep, he did. Sompto went up in the air against Swain as he came to a stop and pump faked. And that's 4 on Surreal.
Yeah, that was a no-brainer. I mean, you got him on the floor with 3, and so, that's the chance you take.
Swain to the line. Justin Abson up off the bench, and he'll check into the ball game for the first time. Swain, free throw, good. 18 for Dalen Swain, the 6'8" junior, transfer from Xavier from Columbus, Ohio. So he just passed his average there. Averages just under 18 a game. This will be for his 19th point and make it a 6-point game. And he does, and it is.
And that's as close as Texas has been in quite some time.
67-61. 9:20 to go. Dogs need some points and some stops to maintain. Abson has it. Pivots at the 3-point line to face up to the basket. Hands off to Smurf. Screens. Smurf at the elbow to Blue with 7 to shoot. Kane reverse lay-in. Ball rejected by Swain. Out of bounds into the corner. It'll be Dogs ball. 4.3 to shoot on the shot clock for the Dogs. 9 minutes to play. And Texas has whittled an 18-point Georgia lead in the first half down to 6 here in the second. Smurf looking to throw it in. Lobs it to Abson. Hand off to Smurf. 2 to shoot, 1 to shoot. Throws up a floater. Hits the side of the rim. Abson got the rebound and blocked from behind as he tried to lay it up. Blocked by Cody from behind. Knocked it away. Texas has the ball. Longhorns down 6. Can cut it in deeper now if they score on this possession. Swain spins, falls down. Smurf ties him up. Texas has the arrow. And Swain still on the floor, laying on his back, and they're calling for assistance. Trainer's out quickly. Swain rolling over on his side now. Did he get hit in the face? He may be bleeding. I'm not sure. The trainer's going to put on some protective gloves as he comes out to tend to the Texas player. Play halted with 8:35 to go.
Yeah, holding his nose. I think he may have a little blood coming from his nose.
Maybe as Smurf went for the tie-up, maybe there was some contact there. There was no foul called. Bulldog basketball brought to you in part by Scana Energy, a proud partner of Georgia Athletics. For every three-pointer scored by the Bulldogs, Scana Energy will make a $25 donation to the University of Georgia General Scholarship Fund. Scana and Adams say go Dogs. And the three-point shooting today, Georgia 8 of 15. Texas 4 of 9. Coming into the
previous players under review.
Well, they're going to look at the contact now. Since a Texas player was shaken up, they're going to look and see exactly what happened. There was no call made on the floor other than a jump ball, a tie-up. Ball got loose as Swain fell down on his dribble, and then Smurf jumped in there immediately and tied him up. Coming into this game, Georgia had allowed 36 threes in its last 3 games. But Texas not shooting a lot today, and although they've made a good percentage of the ones they have taken, they're 4 for 9.
You know what? Actually looking at it, it looks like after the tie-up was called, Smurf was trying to retrieve the basketball, and his knee may have caught Swain in the side. You know, I don't believe there'll be any.
The on-court ruling of a no call is confirmed.
No call.
Texas will have possession, though. On the tie-up, they have the possession arrow, so they'll maintain. 13 on the shot clock, 8:35 to go in the game, and the lead is 6 for Georgia. 67-61. Texas' only lead of the game today, 2-0, 18 seconds into the contest. Georgia's big lead was 18 in the first half. We've been outscored by 4 here in the second half. That's been a bit of an issue for the Dogs this season, being outscored in the second half. It's happened 5 times at home in SEC play this year, and now there's a 3 by Wilcher. After the stoppage of play, they run a play for Simeon Wilcher, open in the right corner. His 3 is good, and it's a 1-possession game. 67-64. Dogs with the basketball. Smurf attacks. His layup attempt blocked, but he got it back. They kick it out to Wilkinson. He almost travels with it, leaves the ball bouncing on the floor, and we turn it over. Jeremiah got up in the air and had no shot, and then just had to drop the ball or be called for traveling. Timeout, 7:58 to go. The under 8 is here, and Georgia's lead down to 3. 67-64. Dogs in front of the Texas Longhorns. And we'll come back to Athens right after this on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Big games and big bills have one thing in common. They don't happen alone. We're the United Association of Plumbers, Pipe Fitters, and HVACR Technicians Local 72. And we're training the next generation of mechanical pros in Athens, Atlanta, and across the state of Georgia. The pipeline to your future starts here. Visit UA72.org.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of Georgia Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
Creature Comforts is now the official craft beer of the Dogs. And if there are two things that pair well, it's Georgia Sports and Creature Beer. Whether that be a Tropicalia, a Classic City Light, or a Sip 'em Seltzer. Now available in Stegman Coliseum or anywhere good cold beer is served. Two institutions, one town, one team. Go Dogs. Sip 'em. 21 and over. Champions drink responsibly.
Georgia leads Texas by 3, 67-64. Longhorns have scored 7 straight and on a 12-2 run. And they've hit their last 4 field goals. Georgia 0 for its last 4 and 1 for its last 7. To see their 18-point lead in the first half down to just 3 here in the second. And Bulldogs basketball brought to you in part by Kohl's. From jerseys to hats and more fan favorites. Find everything you need to gear up for game day at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Baseball score to pass along. Dogs beat Samford just across the parking lot at Foley Field today. 12-4, Georgia a winner. Bulldogs against Bulldogs in that matchup.
Across the pack parking lot.
Yes, indeed. Texas can tie it here on this possession if they hit a 3. They've got the ball. Weaver works against Smurf. Over to Pope. Wanted to shoot the 3, but he mishandled the dribble along the 3-point line. He recovers, now fires and cans one, and we're tied at 67. Right of the circle, another 3, their 5th of the game. Our 18-point lead is completely gone now. 67 all. Blue attacks. Drops it off to Abson, and he'll dunk it. Swain tried to block it from behind, but Justin got the dunk. Didn't get a lot of lift, but he got up over the rim just enough to flush it home. Georgia by 2.
I wish he'd done that on the previous possession when he got blocked rather than try to lay it up.
Dogs with a 2-point lead. Texas with the ball. 7 minutes remaining. Brand new game now. Pope dribbled it off his leg. It rolls away from him, but we can't get the loose ball. Texas recovers, 5 to shoot. Swain has it along the 3. Step back, shoots with 1 second. Hits the rim, no good. One-handed rebound, Blue in the lane. Up ahead to Catchings. Cannon back to Blue. Blue in the left corner, guarded by Simeon Wilcher. Up the wing to Cannon. Dogs have to slow it down. Didn't get a transition opportunity there. Ross attacks from the right side. Runs into a double team. Drops it on the bounce to Abson. He spins. Left-handed flip shot. Good. Justin with back-to-back buckets. Off the bench, Justin with 4. 71-67 Dogs. Timeout. Sean Miller. Horns want a time. Justin giving the Dogs some nice minutes here on back-to-back buckets. And we've got a timeout with 6:15 to go in the game. Georgia, after it was tied, scoring 4 straight. 71-67. Dogs lead the Longhorns. Back in a moment. Bulldogs Sports Network.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And when you download the Kroger app, you can clip and save more with digital coupons every week. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. At Kroger, you can enjoy more ways to save and more rewards every time you shop. So it's always easy to save big every day with savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
Don't go anywhere. The Dogs are coming right back. You're listening to the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.
You need all the energy you can get for game day. Luckily, at Georgia Power, we know a thing or two about saving energy. We understand that energy costs are an important part of your budget. That's why we're dedicated to providing tools and assistance that can help make a difference, so you can save your energy for the game. Visit GeorgiaPower.com/myenergy to learn more.
Game days start with Community Coffee, proud coffee partner of the Georgia Bulldogs. Community's story began over 105 years ago from a simple belief that great coffee has the power to bring people together. After 5 generations, their family's still roasting smooth, rich coffee that builds community one cup at a time. Community Coffee, community in every cup since 1919. Discover more at communitycoffee.com.
Along with Chuck Donald and producer-engineer Adam Gillespie, Scott Howard back courtside here inside Stegman Coliseum. Matt Schweikert is in our Piedmont Healthcare Network studios. Georgia leads Texas 71-67. The Horns came from 18 back to tie it just a few moments ago at 67. And then the Dogs scored the next 4, all by Justin Absent. A dunk and a lay-in. Gupston stays on the floor, along with Catchings, Smurf, Blue Kane, Jordan Ross, and
Volkovich. They went right into Volkovich.
They went to the big.
Yeah, he went right up over the top of Justin.
I got
laid
completely
it off the
screened
glass.
out. Thank you for seeing that. I had no view.
Well, believe me, I understand.
71-69. It's a job hazard, I guess, right? Dogs with the ball, step back 3, Catchings, good on net. Scana Energy 3-pointer, Cannon Catchings. We needed that. That's his first basket of the second half. He's got 8 in the game. Dogs with a 5-point lead, 74-69. Texas basketball. Ross intercepts a pass in the corner. Dogs run the floor in transition. Blue Kane, lay it good. He spun it in off the window and got fouled. He's going to the line for an and 1. Simeon Wilcher called for the foul for Texas. Dogs quickly back up to a 7-point lead, and Blue can make it an 8 if he hits the free throw.
He is so smart the way he attacks the basket. He made sure he had 2 hands on it, so if he got fouled, he still had a chance to, get that ball off the glass and in, which is exactly what happened, and there's your 3-point.
Free throw is good. He does a great job, Chuck, protecting the ball with his body. When he goes in for those layups, certainly in transition like that. 77-69. Georgia's lead back up to 8 with 5:18 to go. Texas turns it over again. Ross with a deflection and a steal. To Smurf in the front court. Corner 3. Catchings. Short side iron. He was wide open and missed it. Rebound the Longhorns. Mark has it. Takes it up left to right into the front court. Less than 5 minutes remaining here at sold-out Stegman Coliseum. Baseball team has already won across the way. Now the basketball team needs to do the same. Vokatitis down the lane for a one-handed dunk for the 7-footer. He's got 19. He's been a handful today. We don't have Sompto in the game right now. He's got 4 fouls. 77-71.
Mike White wants timeout.
Dogs use the time. 2 remaining. 4:37 to go in the ball game. And they'll use a 30 here, I believe. Yep, 30-second timeout for the Bulldogs, who have a 6-point lead.
Well, we've gotten a couple of stops on their turnovers that we created. So now what we need to do is continue to score. Cannon had a good look out of the corner, and he loves to shoot those. But that one just didn't drop for him. Let's see if we can't free up somebody for I wouldn't mind seeing Blue pop a 3.
Well, we had 14 threes in the win at Kentucky on Tuesday. We've got 9 today. 9 for 17. That's still a very good 3-point percentage. Texas at 50% as well on threes. They're 6 of 12.
Yeah, we're out rebounding them, which is a bit of a surprise. That's something we did not do in game 1 in Austin.
Yeah, they're the 3rd best rebounding team in the league. Their margin overall +9. Their margin in conference games +5.5, and that's 3rd best among the SEC squads. Georgia to throw it in. Ross looked at Smurf in the backcourt, but they chased him down, so he sends it into Abson. Right back to Ross, across to Smurf on the logo, just north of it. Over to Blue. Here comes the three. Good!
What'd I say?
Kane, soft three around the rim and good.
What'd I tell you? Blue for a three.
12 for Kane in the game. 80-71. Georgia's lead is back up to 9. It was tied at 67. Texas goes in deep to the big man, and he flushes it home with a two-handed dunk. And Okatitis has 21.
And you know what? Until we show them that we can stop that, they're going to continue to do it.
Blue, left wing, puts it on the floor and drives through the paint. Stops right of the lane, bounces it back to Smurf, high on the right wing. Smurf behind the screen, then gets tripped up. Foul on the far side. A block on Texas on the big man, Okatitis. That's his fourth. And a timeout with 3:46 to go. Dead ball after the foul. Georgia 80. Texas 73. We got a break at Stegman, and we're going to need it for the last 3 minutes and 46 seconds. Don't go away. Come on back. Bulldogs basketball on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Sick of gray, gloomy winter hibernation? At Kohl's, you can make spring come early with colorful accents that brighten up your home, like vibrant cookware and decor, cozy bedding and towels. Plus, Kohl's Rewards members save 15% on home purchases. So shop Kohl's Home Refresh and move on to spring. The weather will catch up eventually. Select styles. Offer ends March 1st. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohls.com for details.
100 grand is what you could win over and over again. You could win big every time. Go play Keno. Pick 10 numbers, then Keno picks 20. The more you match, the more you win. Money win 1 time, 2 times, there's no limits. Up to 100 grand every 3.5 minutes.
You like winning over and over again? It could happen with Keno. Go play in the bar, at the store, or online.
Go play Keno.
Win up to $100,000 every 3.5 minutes. Play Keno from the Georgia Lottery. Play responsibly.
At Piedmont, quality care changes lives. Meet Brad, a healthy former Marine who unexpectedly suffered 5 heart attacks and then heart failure. He credits Piedmont with saving his life.
The teamwork it took to provide me a path forward through a surprise heart failure and almost 5 months of intensive care in 3 different Piedmont hospitals is difficult for me to even imagine, but you guys nailed it. How do you thank someone for the gift of life?
Hear more at Piedmont.org/qualitycare. Piedmont, real change lives here.
This game recap brought to you by Regions. Put an extra Go Dogs in your wallet with the Georgia Bulldogs Regions Visa debit card or prepaid Regions Now card. Order at regions.com/Go Dogs. Regions, official bank of the SEC. Georgia led by 10 at the half. We've been outscored by 3 here in the second half, but Georgia's lead is 7 at the moment. Leading scorers in the game, Wilkinson with 19 for the Dogs. Smurf with 15. Dogs have 2 players with 4 fouls, Somto and Dylan James, each with 4. Texas led by Okatitis, who has 21 points, 5 boards, but he also just picked up his 4th foul. He stays on the floor for Coach Sean Miller. Dogs are going to have the ball. 20 on the shot clock. Ross feeds it into Smurf. Right back to Ross. Here we go. 3:43 remaining. Georgia with a 7-point lead. Ross, hard dribble to the right after a screen from Santo. Back, he attacks, runs through the lane, drops it off to Surreal. Santo pump fake, pushes his man out of the way and softly puts it over the front of the rim. Good. He didn't dunk it. He just dropped it down through the hoop.
They still count, and that's all he had to do.
11 for Santo, playing with 4 fouls, as is Okatitis. He's got 4. 82-73, Dogs with a 9-point lead. Longhorns with the ball, 3:10 to go. They turn it over. Ball bounced away from Swain. Blue picked it up ahead to Catchings. Reverse lay-in, good on the run. Dogs back up to a double-digit lead. It's 11, 84-73. Catchings with 10 points now after that basket.
Well, these Longhorn turnovers, these final 6 minutes, have been a big help to us. Big.
Texas basketball, Weaver Runs behind a screen from Vocatitis. He didn't bother to dribble. He tries. His shot is blocked by Samto. Dogs take it away. Georgia in front court.
Run the clock, guys. Run the clock.
Smurf with a little hop and a skip and a dribble and a lob to Samto. He missed the lay-in off the glass. He didn't dunk it again. He tried to bank it home, and he missed. Texas with the rebound. They run the floor with Swain, and we foul him on the right end. Two shots coming for Dalen Swain, the 6'8" forward for the Longhorns. I didn't see who they called the foul on.
I didn't either.
84-73. Swain at the line. Free throw number 1 is good. Fouls on Ross. His third. Double bonus for Texas for the last 2:21. That's the 10th team foul on Georgia. Texas has been whistled for 6 fouls. Swain's got 20, looking for number 21 right here. Second free throw is in the air and good. He's only got 1 field goal in the half, but he's got 8 foul shots. Timeout with 2:21. Texas calls a time. They'll use a full timeout here, or at least a 1-minute timeout. No, now they change it to a 30. The clock is moving all over the place there.
Yeah, they're calling it a 30.
Vocatitis 21 for the Longhorn. Longhorns, Swain also has 21 now. Georgia's scoring leaders, Wilkinson with 19, Smurf with 15. Smurf started out red hot, started the game and extended the game 6 for 6. He's missed his last 3 shots, however. Georgia also has catchings in double figures with 10. Samto with 11. Blue Cane with 12. 11 of those for Blue have come in this half. 84-75 is our score. Georgia in front. Texas tied it here in the second half once at 67. They have not led other than 2-0 in the first 20 seconds of the game. Dogs to inbound the basketball. Smurf feeds it in opposite far corner to Smurf. Over the timeline, he dribbles with a left hand. Lob pass to Kane on the wing. Flip it back to Smurf across the logo as he dribbles. Crossover against Wilcher to the rack. Underneath, kick out, catchings 3. Good! Oh, net, he ripped it from the right corner. Cannon with 13. Georgia's lead is 12, 87-75. Less than 2 minutes to go. Texas has the ball. Wilcher runs to the logo and returns it to the right side. Pope. He curls hard in the right corner along the baseline to the rack, and the layup is good.
Yeah, we're not fouling. We're just...
Oh, if we're satisfied with exchanging buckets.
Yeah, we can keep exchanging 3s for 2s.
It's advantage Georgia, at least at that point. 87-77. 88 seconds to go in the game. Ross drives hard on Swain. High kiss on the run. Good. Right off the square. The running layup for Jordan Ross.
Turn out the lights.
Oh, you're too early on that. You're too early on that.
They say that all.
1:10 to go. 89-77. And Texas will score again all the way to the backboard as Pope, and a lay-in is good. It's a 10-point game with 67 seconds left, and Texas will call a timeout, and this will be a full timeout. So we're going to keep it right here. Texas will use a full.
You probably don't want me to finish the rest of the song, but I'll tell you what, that did it.
You're right on 1 count. I'm not sure yet about the second one.
Well, listen, the request was just pouring in.
To stop?
No, the request.
Please,
that was one
please
request,
don't let Chuck sing again.
I was the one that made it.
The request for me to sing is pouring in from myself. That's a first. 107 to go, and Georgia, Chuck, I mean, when they came back and tied it at 67, was that Georgia taking the best punch that Texas has remaining today? Because after that, They never took the lead, and Georgia was able to slowly extend it. We got back-to-back buckets by Justin Abson off the bench.
And
then extended it back up to double figures for the most part.
You hit the nail on the head. It was those minutes that Justin Abson gave Mike White during that time while he had to keep Sompto out of the game, sitting there with 4 fouls. And so, you had to think, well, what if it goes into overtime and all those? So he puts Justin in. Justin not only provides good minutes for him, but scores twice there at a critical time. And on both occasions, you saw Texas turn it over. Georgia's defense played a part in that.
They've got 9 today. Georgia's only turned it over 5 times. Both teams were in a period of just exchanging baskets. Georgia's made 7 of its last 9. Texas 8 of its last 10. Georgia inbounds against Texas. Pressure gets us over the timeline. We got a minute to go, now less than that. Ross is holding about a foot inside the half-court line. Now he attacks. Penetrate, kick out, corner 3, Kane, back of the rim. Rebound, Georgia. Ross got it at the foul line.
And Mike White says, hold the ball.
Smurf's doing just that. He's holding it, pulling it away from the defender. Wilcher swiping it.
Boy, they're wasting time.
37 seconds.
Texas conceding.
Smurf attacks by Wilcher, feeds Sompto in the paint. He leans in, one-hander, rolls in there at the end of the shot clock. Smurf to Sompto. He got it to go. They're going to review it.
For what?
A shot clock violation.
No.
I'm assuming.
That ball was well out of his hand.
I don't know. We'll get the announcement.
That ball was well out of his hand.
Byron Jarrett.
The previous play is under review.
That's all we get.
Well out of his hand.
27 seconds on the game clock. The shot clock is turned off.
And I don't understand why Texas wasn't fouling. I mean, their only chance was that we would help them by missing at the free throw line.
Well, it's like Kentucky at the end of the game the other night. They didn't foul and let about half a minute run.
The on-court ruling of a made basket is confirmed.
There you go.
They just needed to ask you, right?
They could save so much time if they just come over here and ask me. I'm sitting right here.
Their fear is that you might start singing to them.
Well, they all know where I sit. I tell them all before the game. If you have any questions, I'm right here. But instead, no, they want to take all that time, go look at the video review. Just come ask me.
91-79, Georgia leads with 27 seconds to go. Students are enjoying the afternoon in their brand new Spike hats. Spike the mascot hats. Heidi fires it inside to Voka Titus, and a holding foul going to be called on Sompto, and that's it with 15 seconds to go. Sompto fouls out with his 5th. Voka Titus going to get 2 free throws here with 15.1 seconds remaining. Sompto out. Mike White with a hand on the shoulder, talks to the big man, pat on the backside. Every one of the assistant coaches talking to Sompto as he gets a greeting on the bench from his teammates. Voka Titus for 2 free throws for Texas. Justin Abson came into the game with 15 seconds left. Free throw, back of the rim, and no good for Voka Titus.
Well, like I said, when he misses, he doesn't leave any doubt. I mean, he misses them bad when he misses. Well, watch, he'll hit this one.
Well, I can't really see it. Oh, I saw it go through the net.
Yeah, it was all net.
He hit that one. 91-80, 13 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Dogs over the timeline. Texas won't foul. Ross will hand it to Smurf. He'll dribble out the clock. And Chuck, the Dogs are going to win it. And now you can turn out the lights.
Well, you got to let all these people out of here now.
All right, let's keep them on for a little while longer.
Oh, man.
Your final from Athens today. Georgia, a winner. 91. Texas, 80. And Georgia now 19-8 for the year. Back to 500 in league play at 7-7. We snapped the Texas 5-game winning streak. Split the season series. Longhorns 17-10 on the year, and now 8-6 in the SEC.
And how about this for a gut check?
To collapse all I've learned, to absorb away your open eyes to see this Revelation, new serenity. Destruction is harmony. To see this, I'll wait for you. To rise from this dream, I will be waiting for you. To rise from this dream.
3, 2, 1, Dogs do the improbable, the unthinkable, the unbelievable. They beat Arkansas and go wire to win the SEC tournament.